This is Design Safe Radio, where natural hazards researchers strive to make our society more resilient to everything nature throws at us.
Rounding third for home here into our last topic is getting me thinking about a friend of mine that I've worked with on her company. They are a CLT and other mass timber architecture firm and construction firm, and they built a phenomenally beautiful ADU here in Eugene. It's actually one of the first ones, and it was like, wow, what a great example of all this coming together of mass timber research that's been going on at Oregon State and UO as well, and thinking about the fire resistance, but also it just looks amazing, and it's a beautiful place to live and energy efficient and all these things that I think from talking to you and just getting to know you over the past few years, it makes me really hopeful rather than doom and gloom all the time. So what do you see as some of the hope for the future as you're getting into your research from your engineering perspective?
I think my hope for the future is that there are a lot of innovative building materials that are coming out. Wildfires, and some of these natural hazards do spur a lot of innovation. There's a lot of tech involvement now in trying to identify these wildfires and provide tech support in data collection. There's a lot of advancements in AI and machine learning to perform analyses. We're seeing more engineers engaging with this topic. I'm working with the structural engineers of Association of Southern California, and they're putting out advice on how to inspect foundations. And so I think a lot of people are asking themselves, what's their role? What can they do? What's their role in this? And I think a lot of people are starting to see a role for themselves in this type of hazard area. And we need more people of the NHERI community to be involved, because we understand the history of the research in hazard mitigation. We understand how communities function as systems. We understand the importance of various different infrastructure components, and we understand the social consequences of them. We often work in large interdisciplinary teams, and that is like the strength of the NHERI community. And so I think that the research, we're in, the nascent stage of moving forward and pushing this forward. But I think that those of us who are involved in it are collaborating and working together and understanding the importance of it. And so I don't think it's doom and gloom. I think we just need to catch up. And hopefully we can continue to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We'll leave part of that for offline, but where can people follow along with your research, you and your team up at OSU?
I try to post things to LinkedIn and I guess X. It's called X now.
Yeah, right.
I feel so old.
I know. What is that old newfangled thing? Oh man. Have you checked out Blue Sky yet? It's like the Twitter alternative. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I'll have to send you a link later.
There's a lot happening, being posted on LinkedIn and X. I try to repost various policies that are coming out. There were 3 different wildfire commissions under President Biden, in that were that wrote multiple reports on future research and investments in this area. So there was a lot. There's been a lot of movement over the last number of years, and I've tried to repost it to get that out to people. So if you follow me on either one, you can keep up with the work that we're doing.
Great. Yeah, we'll make sure to post links to all those in the show notes. Thanks so much for being on, Erica. Really appreciate it. And hopefully we get to go skiing together sometime.
Yep.
While there's still snow in the Willamette Valley, that'd be great.
It just snowed.
I know. Oh, man. Yeah, we need to get up there. So Stop doing so much good engineering and go skiing, dang it. No. Oh my goodness. Always so great to hang with you. I love your smile and your energy. You're just wonderful all around. Hopefully those listening get to experience your goodness in person sometime, or at least follow along with what you're doing online. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll talk again soon.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of Design Safe Radio. Be sure to like and subscribe on whatever platform you happen to be listening to this on. It really helps people find our show. Thanks to our amazing sponsors, the National Science Foundation and the NHERI Network Coordination Office, which is award number 2129782. Big thank you to Marty LaChance, our guest booker and topic researcher extraordinaire, and Raquel Ruiz, who is our video and audio editor. I'm your host and NHERI Facility Scheduling and Operations Coordinator, Dan Zahner. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay resilient.